feel like it's been so long since I talked to y'all. Real talk. I've been off my game. I feel like a lot has happened and ain't much happened at all. But I'm trying to pump out content. Ain't nothing changed. Please subscribe. What's up, you guys? Yep, it's your girl Raven Faye and it's the YouTube. I need y'all to zoom in get into this look. This, y'all, this wig looks so good. As you see, it's not on my head. I'm coming looking a little rough today, but you know it's real raw in me. You know I gotta keep it G. But real talk though, yeah, the wig is not on my head because this is my cousin Dewana's wig, and we're back at her. You know, I did her wig before, and these are some Kendra Boutique bundles. Yes, and I constructed this wig off camera, and I did the full coloring process on camera for you guys. Okay, man, you guys, this wig cute. Like, come on now. Like, real talk. I'm just gonna spin around one more time. I need y'all to kind of get into it just a bit. I don't know if y'all can see it that good on camera, but just take it down just a little bit. Come on. Chum on. Chum on. Yes. She is cute. Okay? She cute. Alright, you guys. Real talk though. I want to show you guys step by step how I achieved this custom highlighting slash block color. Keep on watching. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. You know, if you didn't sit right here this whole time and watch me talk, please subscribe. Real talk though. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Help this video go up, okay? You know, go ahead and share it. Share with your friends. It's a really, I think it's an easy highlighting technique, but you guys tell me what you guys think, okay? And like I said, it's like highlighting block color, okay? I'm not going to ramble too long, okay? But yes, continue watching so you can see how I achieved this look, okay? Okay, you guys, so I'm starting off on showing you guys this is the 20 volume developer and the 40 volume developer and the BW2 mix. Of course, I have two mixing bowls here because I'm going to keep them separated. What I'm doing right now is I'm just dividing the hair because these are going to be the two bang pieces. And that's where I want that 40 volume developer to sit because I want that to be really super highlighted. Of course, it's the front bang pieces. So what I'm doing is I'm just sectioning that off from the rest of the hair and clipping those together. And now I'm just going to kind of fast forward through this because it's kind of self-explanatory, but it's a really important part. I am sectioning off the hair in about 3 or 4 sections. And this is what's going to give it that highlighting slash block coloring. If you don't know what block coloring is, it's just basically when you block off sections of the hair and you lighten those lighter than what you'll be lightening in the other ones, if that makes any sense. Versus highlighting, you know, sometimes you do the weaving method with highlighting. With block coloring, you kind of like blocking off the colors, but it's a highlighting technique. So yes, I'm just basically sectioning that hair off. So you see I'm dividing that front portion first, and then I'm getting that middle section. Now this middle section right here is where we're going to put that 40 volume as well. So we're going to have 40 volume on those two front bang pieces, but we're also going to have 40 volume on this middle section because these are going to be the most highlighted portions of this wig and what's going to give it that highlighting look. So we're getting those sections off, nothing major at all. And that bottom portion and that top portion is going to be saturated in that 20 volume developer. Twist, 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 baby. Alrighty. Yep, so we got 1, 2 in the back. And I'm just putting that aluminum foil right there. And what that's going to do is that's going to protect that bottom layer from getting that 40 volume developer on it because I don't want that color to be mixed in, of course. So if you see in the front, I'm sectioning those 2 front pieces off. That one front piece, I'm sectioning off into 2 pieces. And that's where we're going to be putting that 20 volume on as well. So yep, putting in 2 little buns just to keep everything sectioned off. Now what I'm doing is I'm about to go in with that 40 volume developer on those 2 front pieces. I hope this kind of explains, but I just wanted y'all to see in detail that parting technique, because that's how we're going to achieve this color today. Okay? Protect yourself, baby. I hate seeing people who color without gloves. So we're just applying that 40 volume developer onto those 2 front strands. And basically I'm just working it in from the bottom to the top. Nothing special though. It's not really like, if it was on a person head, you would definitely have to work it in from the mid shaft first, which is the middle of the hair, and then go from the tips to the roots. But it's not a real person, so you choose whatever technique you want to choose when it comes to highlighting this hair. This is just a technique that I choose to use. And throughout this video, you're going to notice that I'm angling my brush. I'm not using my brush flat. Most of the time when it comes to those roots, I'm kind of angling it, because you do not want to get a harsh line showing where the color is stopping and going. I'm trying to make sure I'm explaining it properly. But if you angle that brush how I'm angling it, you won't get a harsh line. It will blend perfectly together. You won't get that harsh line, and you don't want that harsh line when you're dealing with bleacher color or anything like that. It's just not cute. Okay? But yeah, as you see, I'm just working it in with that comb. Like I said, it's nothing major at all. Yeah, look, sidebar. I hope you guys doing well. It's been a minute since I made a video. And I don't know what's the deal. Like, Raven, I need to get on my stuff. Like, real talk. I'm still in hair school. Yep. Still going to school. So a lot of this terminology like block coloring and processing strand test and mid shaft, that's stuff I learned in school. So I'm just trying to throw out little words. Okay. But yeah, I'm just wrapping it up in aluminum foil because I want that heat. I want that color, that bleach to stay insulated, because I really want that to lift that 40 volume. So I'm putting 40 volume on the black as well. And if you guys don't know what 40 volume means, it means the hair will lift 4 levels. So right now we're probably at a level 1 on this hair. If I put the 40 volume on it, it's going to lift to about a level 4 or 5, okay? And whenever you're doing, that's the reason why I'm not putting the 40 volume on the whole head, because I want it to have dimension and color. So by me putting the 40 volume developer on that middle part, it's going to lift higher. And that's why I'm putting 20 volume developer on the other parts, because I don't want those to lift as high as these. That's how I achieve the highlighting color, of course. Yep, so what I'm doing is just working it in. I'm slowing it down just a bit right here, just so y'all can kind of see. And when I tell you about the angle brush, I'm angling that brush, so it won't have those harsh pasty lines. Really self-explanatory. I don't know if I'm gonna put some music on this video or not. I guess we'll see as the video goes on. Just doing a little touch-ups. Some of these, I'm out of frame on some of this, but y'all get the gist. It's just a standard bleaching method that a lot of us YouTubers and all our home viewers use on a daily. Simple. Just kind of like mushing it all up together and rolling it up, because I am going to use that back aluminum foil panel to insulate this bleaching as well, this bleach portion or whatever I'm trying to say. Yep, I'm gonna get that all nice and tucked in, and we're gonna start working with that 20 volume. So that's the 20, and you see it's like really loose. You don't have to have it pasty or anything like that. You want that color to get saturated. Raven, get in frame, y'all. Me and this camera, I'll tell you. Okay, So yeah, and now like I said, I'm working this in. This is the 20 volume. Like I said, that 20 volume means it lifts 2 levels, you guys. I do not want this to be super blonde. I want a brown look. I do not want this part right here to be super blonde at all. And what I'm doing is I'm putting that aluminum foil right there to create my barrier, so that when I start adding the 20 volume onto those 2 top bun pieces, that I will not get it saturated or mixed in with any of the other hair colors. Yep, so the same method, you guys. I'm telling you, this video is going to be a lot of repetition. It's a super easy highlighting technique if you ask me, but it's a lot of repetition. I'm just trying to really show you guys. I want to be very detailed and show you guys exactly what I did. But the only thing that I'm doing right here is applying that 20 volume to the little bun areas, the same as I applied it to that back portion area. I'm keeping my brush angled so I don't get any harsh lines, and I'm just working it all the way through. Working it all the way through. And I'm always going through with my comb and making sure everything is smoothed out the way it needs to be. Okay? And then some crazy stuff just happened, so just watch. Oh, baby, help me. My stand just broke. Please help me. I don't know where it came from. One of the legs just fell over. And I'm in the middle of a crucial point right now. It might be on that side, because I see these two things over there.
Driving by ever since that girl got killed. Revving their engines, trying to scare us.
On that side, baby.
I can't do nothing unless I can turn it around.
What you mean?
Can I flip it this way?
Yeah. Channel 5 News just came on.
Can you hold it?
You know, as I say, 10 o'clock, you know where your children are.
Be careful, because that stuff get on you, it's gonna burn.
OG girl.
I wouldn't have ended up in prison.
Okay, you guys, the excitement is over. Like, literally, my leg, my little wig stand thing, I've been coloring on this thing for so long. I don't know what happened, but the leg decided it wanted to run away. So I'm like, what the, like, the whole head just fell over in the middle of the video. I thought that was funny. I had to keep it in because I don't know. But that's what happens when it's live. We live, okay? But yeah, so like I said, I'm still working that hair in. I don't know if you can notice in this video, but I'm kind of combing it back. So say for instance, you know, if you got your wig on your head, you kind of comb your hair back. I'm making sure that color is going to fall perfectly. It's kind of like an eyeball thing. I want to eyeball it to make sure everything is going to melt the way it needs to melt. And I had to pull out the powder brush. I'm not going to say I recommend this because, of course, you have to wash your brush really thoroughly after you use it. But I had to use that brush because I wanted to make sure this color was saturated all the way through the hair. I'm not going to leave this color on too long because I don't want it to be blonde. I want it to be brown, remember? And what I'm doing right now is a process and strand test. And what that is you just pull a piece of your hair out of the color and you wipe it because you want to see the color that it is. I'm looking for a specific brown. So I'm using that process and strand test to determine if I should go ahead and rinse that color off, okay? Yep, so this is the first part of the video, you guys. This is after I did my first bleaching section on the whole head. And this is how it looks. I'm kind of combing it back so you can kind of see the dimension and the color. But we ain't done yet, though. But this is just showing, like I said, those first pieces. Somebody in my house is playing music, so I hope it's not, I hope y'all can't hear it in my voiceover. I'm going to be really, really upset. Okay, so yeah, this is just how it looks as it's wet. And we're going to be drying it. Yeah, dry color, like whatever. That's why we going in again, baby. So we're going to repeat this same process over, you guys. We got the 40 volume developer again, because we want this to lift to the max color. I don't want to fry these Kendra Boutique bundles, but I do want it to lift to the max color, okay? So I'm really just speeding through this process. Again, pretty self-explanatory. How y'all been doing? You know, we kind of coming out this pandemic. I filmed this video a long time ago. Hold on one second. Somebody calling me. Okay, you guys. So, yeah. But like I said, I filmed this video a while ago. Way before I even went to New Orleans. So, make sure. Hold on. Let's just stop right here and say, if y'all haven't watched my New Orleans video vlog, I need y'all to do that as soon as y'all finish watching this video. Real talk. It's so funny. I was so drunk. More of the story is I had a great time. But yeah, I filmed this video before we went to New Orleans because I was making it for my cousin Nawana's birthday. And that's the reason why we went to New Orleans. So, yeah, I've been going through a transitional state. Real talk. I've been going through a transitional state because I quit my job. That's another story for another day. But I guess I just been kind of trying to get into the swing of my new lifestyle. So I haven't been able to do my filming and editing. But like I said, more videos will come. But as you see, I'm just putting this foil on these two little bang pieces. Just making sure I'm touching everything up. Like I said, I don't want a harsh line of demarcation at all. So yeah, just basically doing the exact same thing. I'm going to be insulating those, that bleach, because I want to stay insulated. I want to get real hot. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I want that color to be as blonde as it possibly can before I put that toner on there, okay? So, yep, same old, same old. And as you see right here, it kind of giving me, this little back piece is giving me like that honey brown feel. And some people do like this color, and sometimes I do want this color, but I want this to be even brighter. I want that bleach. I'm angling that brush. Y'all see it, right? I want that bleach to be really, really saturated in there, and I want that color to be as blonde as we possibly can. So I'm going in with that 40 again on that middle piece. And you see how well saturated that is. You want it to be real juicy. Okay, make sure you combing through it to get every little piece of it on the inside all the way through and out, because you want an even color. I know that sometimes we try to just apply the color on the top thinking that that's the only thing you're going to see, but you end up with that splotchy look, and that's not what I want with this video at all. I do not want a splotchy color look. I would have been so upset if that's what I would have got, but I really achieved the look that I wanted to achieve, okay? So, yeah, I'm just going to continue to put that on there and wrap it all up. See how juicy and saturated it is? I fast forward through some of the parts, but you get the gist. Like, just make sure it's all wrapped up in there real good. Now, I'm just going through the touch-up. So, I was really cautious on this part because, you know, this is the very front of the wig. I do not want it to be super blonde up there, but I do need that brown to pull through. So I'm just going in and touching up those little black spots that I left out. Just getting them real, like, you know, and I'm keeping a close eye on this color, you guys. It's not going to stay in there long at all. And I'm just watching it to see when it lifts. I probably left it in there 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. But I feel like it was maybe like, I'll say about 5 to 10 minutes tops. Just watching it real closely. I did not put a lot of color on there. I'm just basically touching it up to get that black to match that bottom brown color. But I'm not trying to go blonde. I'm not trying to go blonde. And what I'm doing is water stops the bleaching process. So anytime you put water to the bleaching process, it will automatically stop. You see, I still have those other panels insulated, but I'm just adding a little water to stop this from processing. Because like I said, again, I do not want blonde. And you see, it did not take long for that to change, those colors to change. So I was really pleased with that. Just checking on my blonde back there. I let it sit for a little bit longer because I feel like the color could have been a little bit brighter. And now I am about to, yes, you see it? Can you tell the difference from where we started to where it is now? That blonde, that blonde, that blonde. Even in this look, you can see those blonde highlights coming through. Yes, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. Real talk. Yeah. And I'm rubbing this stuff all over my hands and everything. I want to know if y'all put it in the comments down below if you guys can tell the difference from that first time to now. That blonde is really popping. It's really, really popping. Alrighty, guys. So, yes, I am toning. We got the T27 and the T18. That is the T27. I used 20 volume developer and mixed it with both of those. And this is the T18. I will be putting the T18 on the light blonde parts. And I will be putting the T27 on the dark brown parts. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't believe I needed the T27 on the dark brown parts. Because when it comes to toners, you're really only toning blonde hair. But I was trying something just to see if it worked. I honestly can't say if it made a huge difference on that brown part with me putting the T27 on there or not. But this is just the method that I chose to use. Okay? I'm just working it in. And now I'm going in with the T18. And I am putting that on the blonde. So the T18, which was the color that looked like a whitish a whitish type color. I'm putting that on the blonde, the light blonde pieces to tone that orange out of that. Because I do not want that orange brassy look. I want it to be a smooth blonde. And I put the T27 on the dark pieces, okay? So, that's why I got two mixing bowls. I don't want y'all to get confused. This is the T18 on the light blonde. And you're going to really see the difference. And after it tones, all that little orange brassy color, that's not going to be there anymore. So, yeah, I stand by that T18 when it comes to the color that I was trying to achieve today. But I will be practicing more with toners as, I move forward in my coloring journeys. Okay. Now I am going back in with that T18. And I am putting those on those blonde front pieces. The blonde bang pieces, okay? Nothing major, just the same method that I use for the back. Just making sure it's like extremely saturated. I only had one box of toner. So I had to make it stretch. And I feel like it did well. I did make it stretch, but I feel like overall it did what it needed to do. Just going in to make sure all of that is evenly distributed. Now I'm going to go and make sure you're wiping your hands in between this process because you don't want it to be commingling, okay? So, yep. Now, this is the T27, you guys. T27 on dark, T18 on light. I'm putting the T27 on these dark brown pieces. Like I said, I don't really know if it played a huge role on the brown part, but I can for sure say that T18 played a huge role on those light blonde pieces, so, okay? I think the purpose of toning is to tone blonde hair, not brown hair. But I did what I did in my method. So you choose to do what you like to do as well, okay? And I'm just going back in and touching up. And if you can already look at the screen and tell that it has toned down those colors a lot. Like it went from a warm tone to like a cool tone. And that's what I wanted. Because that brassy color is more like that warm tone. But I wanted to pull that out. And that's why I used the T18, which is like a cool blue. And that's what makes it tone it down some. You can see, oh, it looks so good to me. I love it. I love it. I definitely love it. And I'm just making sure I touch everything up. And this toner is going to stay on that hair for about 20 to 30 minutes. But always keep an eyeball. Never walk away from your color too long. Just make sure you keep it eyeball so you can know. And this is the final look. As you can tell, everything is toned out. Yes, You don't see those harsh orange brassy colors anymore on that blonde. I love it. Oh, yep. So this is kind of concluding the video. I'm just going to basically show you how it is wet, what you see now, and then I'm gonna kind of swip to it as blow dry. My lighting is poor right here, you guys. I apologize on that, but it looks so good. This is the exact look I was going for. Dewana always sends me pictures, and I feel like we achieved the exact look because she was in love with the wig. I put a little pin curls in here, and yes, you guys, I really just want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Do not forget to do that, okay? Tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me if it was, just tell me anything. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, tell me. I just need to know, okay? I just appreciate you guys, and help me get monetized on YouTube. You know, go ahead and share this video with your friends, you know what I'm saying? But it's Raven Faye, it's Real Raw, and it's me. Get into this color, you guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys, for real. I want you, please be safe out there, because it's real. Bye-bye. Look at them legs.